Morning everybody. So Mrs. Parfield had a lot of fun at the Take That gig last night, so it's me and the guys again this morning. We were meant to be attacking the front garden. Needs a little bit of a spruce up. Hedges need trimming, grass needs cutting, you know the drill. But it's forecast to rain this morning. It's not come yet, but it does look like it's gonna start. So that might get moved to the afternoon, so this morning I'm gonna have to edit and they're just gonna have to kind of chill out. Not sure my lot do chilling out. So yesterday's question about the Tiger Woods video of his arrest. Now, so things that lots of people didn't understand, I didn't understand as well until I asked the question. In Florida, they have to publish those things. They don't have to publish, but they have to make them available to the public. Those cameras of people being arrested. Basically, they're just trying to be transparent, aren't they? They're just trying to show that they're not being bad police. It started to rain quite heavily. So the police aren't at fault, they're just doing what the laws ask them to do. It's the media and that picking it up. Now, a couple of people also commented that I posted a picture on Instagram of Tiger's mugshot, which I've now actually deleted because I agree. I mean, I don't know, I posted it more just out of shock, really. I think, like, is this really happening in the world? So I've deleted that as well. But yeah, most people agreed. I mean, you just don't need to see it. It's more the news agency showing it, I think, isn't it? Because they have to show it, which I thought was quite interesting. I didn't know that. Definitely worth going on Keimer's Twitter feed as well. If you want to see his response, I thought was quite good on Twitter last night. So today's question, golf balls. When it comes to golf balls, what is the defining factor that makes you choose the ball you choose? Is it brand? Is it price? Or is it because it's got your face on it? But what is it? Let me know in that comment section down below. What is the defining factor that makes you choose the golf ball you play? Garden has definitely been postponed. Right, today's daily vlog is going to be slightly different. Follow on that theme of slightly differentness this week. So people are often asking me, what's in my bag? So today, I'm going to show you. This is generally what's in my boot. Let's disclose that, I think. Yes. These are the two bags I use. I would use this one all the time, but it's no good on buggies, which is what we film on. So I have this one, which is a little bit more solid and has to stand, but it's light enough for carrying on the plane because I'm always at the limits with the weight. So let's start with my Woods and Hybrids, some head cover clubs. Not that I'm very good at actually keeping head covers on. So driver to start. So it's the Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic Sub-Zero. So this is the lowest spinning one. 9 degrees, set at 9 degrees and standard lie. Dots are always on my face because I'm on from testing or always testing clubs. So I have in here, I have the Aldila 60 gram 3.8S shaft. So the Rogue. It's not the standard shaft, and the reason I put this shaft in it is it was lighter than what came in it. And I like the club feeling lighter. Just, it's a preference. I don't hit any straighter. I just feel when I get tired, if we ever do 36 holes in a day, which is a long way round for me, having that lighter shaft in my driver just makes me feel I can keep delivering the face or have more chance to. So Fairway Wood, Callaway Great Big Bertha Epic 3, it's a 15, but you can see I've knocked this down to 14 because I have no problem launching my Fairway Wood. Now I did have the Sub-Zero when it first came out in the fairway, but I was getting some overdraws with it and really struggled with it at certain lies because it was so low spinning. Where this one just gives me a more standard, usable kind of from any lie shot. So from the tee, from the ground, bit of semi-rough, those kind of things. Has the standard grip in, it came with, and the standard shaft. Project X, mid-spin T80, 65 grand, 6.0. So my newest edition hybrid, this is the King F7, Cobra's King F7 hybrid. So this is my new power hybrid. You've got rails, which to be honest with you, I'm not particularly fussed about. I don't rework them into my imagination. I've got it set down at 17.5, so it gaps in well. Obviously this is 2 to 3, it comes with different, you can move it around, literally unscrew it. It sits lovely and square. I've hit some pretty good shots on and off camera with this hybrid, which is why it stays in the bag. This is obviously my hardest distance. This is at 220 out, so you are going to miss greens from here, so anything that has a higher percentage and anything else gets swapped straight away. But I am starting to really enjoy this one, and it's starting to feel as comfortable as my rinky dinks. So lots of people ask what this one is. This is my 23 Degree Ping G25, so older model, what I call rinky dinks, so a hybrid, which is for me a 3 iron and a 4 iron, because we'll come to the irons in a second. You'll see why I've got this. It's the G25. I don't clean it much. It's wearing out, kind of middle to slightly heel, pretty middly actually. I never put a head cover on it. I chuck it about. It feels like a wedge when I play it. Often I know if I've got this yardage in, I can semi-count on this club. This does transform my 200-yard shot, kind of 180 to 200-yard shot. So Daddy's day number 2 has not been as rock and roll. Yesterday was very rock and roll at all. The washing and the drying is on. One boy, one tidied floor. One youngest and a tidied semi-room. One eldest washed. Still yet to tidy. All is getting washed now. Right, so irons, Mizuno MP5 bladed irons. I've used these for a while now. Bladed irons, thin top line. I use 5 iron through to pitching wedge in the S300s. But when it comes to my 6 iron, Matt pointed this out in America. That's not the same club as mine. Also has a different grip on it. So somehow that 6 iron's made its way into my bag. I don't mind, I didn't even notice until Coach pointed it out. I don't know if it's a lessons of mine, so if you have a lesson off me, check you haven't got a 6 iron with a different shaft in it. Still goes alright. So 5 iron my longest iron, hence those hybrids. And then I've got 3 wedges. So I've got 2 Cleveland, the 50 and 56 in the RTX 300. This is in the tall finish. And then I've got a Callaway 60 degree iron fill wedge, PM my grind. I like the look of these two. I do quite like the simplicity of the sole design in them. Yeah, I didn't like them when I first tried them. They kind of grew on me. And then PM grind here, you can see I use it loads at the ferrules, coming a little bit loose, 60 degree, just standard grind. Matt took a bit of his back off on his one. I like the high toe on this really for getting relief out of long grass. No idea who 6 iron that is. Are you going to be using these in the bath again today? Post comments down below if you also have baths in your goggles. Right, it's absolutely pouring down now, and we're going to get a brush for the back garden.
Oh, that's just great. It's just going to be so much fun. Get a brush for the back garden.
But we're doing it all together because Mrs. P is back. Mrs. P is back. Carrie! I want you back. I want you back.
They were right at the front.
So next up in my bag, Odyssey Versa 9. I've got a fun open special 2014 head cover that I picked up on my travels. So I'm not doing much of that at the moment, but I've gone back to the Versa 9, the older one, because I like the no lines on it. I like just the black and white. I love the fact there's nothing to focus on apart from those 2 colours and how they kind of move and contradict almost through as they kind of swing back and forth. And obviously I've got my lovely Masters grip on this one. And then the last few things I've just picked up along the way. My towel's actually broken, so I've got Tpc Sawgrass Towel, which was fun. I carry this a lot as well actually. It's up to 8 hours sun cream, which is great for some of our long shoots out on the course. Then I've got things like the chrome soft marker that Coach gave me with an inner bit, which is fun. Prince's club marker, Oceanico Millennium in Portugal. Manor House marker, the old Masters, and this one from France when we were there, which is one of my favourite pitch markers with a marker inside. We obviously always have a giggle about the tees. Got a nice Pinehurst tee there with a putter boy. Best tees in golf. Love these tees. Harbour Town. Ascaline Ass tee as well, and then Le Golf National, which we went to recently. Video's coming soon. I dug out some of the coins. I've always got coins in my bag. I like having coins, euros and English money there. The odd toll, you need a drink, those kind of things. You just got some money kicking about. And then the last thing, obviously, I've got balls with my face on. What a lovely golf ball that is in a lovely bag. What do you think of that brush, Vanu?
Brushy.
There we go, slightly different daily vlog. That is all the stuff that's in my bag, apart from gloves, FootJoy gloves at the minute, and a few waterproofs. Post comments down below, let me know what you carry in your bag. You carry the sun cream, you got coins. What countries do you make sure you got coins from? What's your favourite tea? Do you have golf balls with your face on? More coming at you next week. Have a great weekend. Hit that thumbs up button if you're loving the daily vlogs. Let me know if you're liking variations. You seem to like the other ones. Let me know if this one was of any fun or use to you. Not sure how it would be any use to you. It's more use to me what's in my bag, isn't it? Hit the subscribe button as well. Remember down there, make sure that bell icon is ticked as well so you do get the notifications of the new videos. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.